right, so we're doing some reworking so that I can flip this out. You guys can see these studs. This is all that holds your mirror on. If you flip it around, it's the same thing. So I'm putting the stud or the nut on one side, and then we'll see if this works. I'm hoping that it will. But basically what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have it like that, and then this little spot right here will lock it in, and then I'll be able to put a nut on the end. So, which is basically what I did here. So it's like having a self tapper. So that's what I'm gonna do for now. I really don't like having the mirrors down. I cannot see a shit. So, and I'm hoping I can get them to work today too, because the black wire got ripped out. So I could not, it wouldn't actually work. Yep, got it fixed somewhat. We're going to have to put the plastic back in, or this guy here, but whatever. This guy has 4 gooseneck trailers stacked all on top of each other on a flatbed. Interesting how many people said it was sketchy when a Hotshot does it, but it's okay for a semi to do it. 1, 2, 3 semi trucks all sitting at the pumps, not doing anything. Because this guy right here went in, got his food and everything. I don't know what his plan is. Oh man, I don't know. Look at that, see? That guy's going. I decided to make a line, and this guy just happened to lucky pick. Good shit, so. Oh, now he's gonna get fuel, okay. What a day. We're starting off good. We did get the mirror fixed, so that's good. Hasn't been giving us any issues. But, yeah, this guy and this guy are now just sitting there doing nothing. Somebody spilled diesel everywhere, so I'm trying not to fall on my ass, but there you go. I might just drop the Subaru today and go pick up another car, but none of these fuckers have moved. Check the bearings. Tires are all right. I do have a temp gun for all that stuff, but it's like, see how that one over there is? Get it filled up. But all these stupid bugs out today. Let's see. This is the one I'm concerned about. Yeah, it's not hot. So the only downside is you can really only get the outside temperature. You can't really get the inside temperature of the bearings. You have no idea. So I have 2 sets of bearings on order. 4 brakes are on order. I did just get a rear bumper too. I got a rear bumper on order. Instrument clusters on order. Ugh. I just pulled through the Florida way station, and they pulled me to the side in the back so they could see the driver's side, and I'm like, fuck, here we go. And I went to get on the scale and I stalled it. It's like, damn it, I don't ever stall this thing. Yeah, I pulled on the scale, they green lighted me, I started it and kept going, and it was perfectly fine. Goodness, we have so much stuff ordered. I'm gonna be into everything about 3, including the price. I got all the parts for around 22, but we're gonna be into this about 3 grand with after they did the labor and stuff like that. So perfectly fine with that. I'll be able to put 3,500 of it in my pocket, and I actually used some of the money to order all the trailer parts and everything. So I got brakes, bearings, 5th wheel stuff, back bumper. We'll have the instrument cluster. I'm gonna probably spend a little bit more than that 3 to 4, just because I want to get stuff for the trailer too, and stuff that actually wasn't damaged. I'm perfectly happy with what I got. It's not a big deal. Like I said, it's all going into the truck anyway, or the trailer, making it look good. So that's what we're gonna do. Way station number 2, they threw me in the bypass lane. They didn't even pull me across the scale, so I'll take it. I wonder if it's just a luck thing, because I noticed every truck, though, like one arrow will get left side, the next truck gets the right side. Maybe it's just I get lucky. I don't know, but I'm gonna record all the way stations after the accident and see if anything happens and comes out of it, but we shall see. Bypass me. I'm just trying to get an inspection today and they won't do it. This is way station. I believe this is number 2 and then an ag. So why won't anybody inspect me today? All right, we made it. It's like 6.5 hour drive. And I finally can get these cars off the trailer. I didn't say anything to the customer yesterday, this car back here, but I think that was the cursed vehicle, because what ended up happening was this, going to Niceville, is what got that nice bit of damage on the back of the truck, right? So, she was super cool though. So I've been checking this bearing and axle and everything. This one was 108, and these two were 105, and then over there it was like 100, 100, and 105. So, but now it's not, I don't know, now it's not wearing the way that it was. So I mean, it did it for like a day or two, or that one day, and then now it's not like super obvious. Maybe I'm just not seeing it right. Oh yeah, look at that. See, now it's on the inside edge. Interesting. So let me know what you guys think's going on there. Like I said earlier, I did order, I can't remember if I ordered 4 or 8, but I did order bearings. I ordered 4 brakes, so this will all get done. I will be ordering tires when I get back home, but I need to talk to a few people first. Basically, at the bare minimum, I'll have 4 new tires. And someone was like, oh yeah, somebody commented about, why would I put a brand new tire on the center, not knowing what the issues was. So there was a couple reasons for this. So this isn't a brand new tire. This is just, you know, a used tire that we were using as a spare. So it wasn't, it was actually, no, that was from that side. So I didn't put a brand new tire on it. The brand new ones are on the outer corners. But I do want to clarify, I had to swap this tire out, because had I got a DOT inspection, you guys will see that this is not going to pass a DOT inspection. So that's why I got this tire off. Now you can see this one actually started wearing on the inside as well. So I'm just going to make it simple. I'm going to change the bearings on that side. The brakes looked great. I got a new breakaway system up there that I have in the back seat that I have yet to install, that I should probably at some point. But the fronts and the backs seem to be wearing, I don't know, I mean, I guess pretty decent. It is a tri-axle, so it's like you really can't, you know, expect it to be perfect. You can't expect it to wear normal. It's like a lot of guys running wedges will run tri-axles, and I really don't see a point unless you're absolutely trying to be non-CDL. With the wedge trailer, I would say that your best bet is going to be a tandem dually. Just go get your CDL and get a tandem dually trailer if you're going to run a wedge, because you have that option. If I could run this as a tandem dually, I absolutely would, but they don't make this setup that you could do that. So tri-axle it is, right? But the tri-axles, they do have their, you know, their pluses and their minuses. Definitely tires and bearings are the biggest pain with them. They just wear weird. It's just the nature of it. I certainly knew that when I went into it. I had a 40-foot iron bull before. I really did like that trailer. We only had one issue with it, was with the landing gear. So it ended up, one of the sides ended up locking up on me, and it was greased. So no idea why that happened. So besides that, let's get these damn cars down. We're backing a car off a trailer. Look at me go. Not too bad. I'm gonna stop at the end, make sure we're still lined up. It's not too bad to do this. I'm trying to get my fiance to do it once. That'd be pretty cool. What you'll do is you stop at the end. Always put your window down. If you got a so something I learned, you're gonna put a customer's window down. This goes for in the shop too. Or if you're gonna leave a customer's car running, always leave, if you have the keys in the ignition, always leave the window down, so you never have to worry about locking yourself out of a customer's car. Shop advice. But you can also transfer that over to what we're doing as car haulers. All right, one car down. Now I gotta drop the next one. He said Suite 104, so that would be right there. Says the name right on it, so we're gonna put it right back here. Good customer service, don't have to worry about a COD even. This one, I guess the company that he bought it from is paying for it. So that's awesome. Not a big fan of Subarus. I like the older WRXs, but this one is not my forte. This thing was a pain too at first because it wouldn't accept the key fob. I had to actually pull this out and use the actual key, and then the alarm went off forever. And then it finally started working, so. But it is nice that it has this nice handy backup camera. So you can see where you're gonna go and where you're at, which is pretty cool. So you guys can see if I put that on, it's not quite lined up, but you never can trust those cameras 100%. You always have to get out and look. So we'll kick that over a little bit, and then this one is perfectly fine. I'm gonna kick this over on the bottom a little bit, and we'll get her dropped. This one, I'm glad to get this thing off my trailer. This thing's heavy and all over the tongue. So now, you guys can see, I want to try, I told you guys about the tongue weight. There we go, got her nice and easy. I want to try hitting 7,000 pounds on the tongue and seeing how that does. So we're going to start strategically placing these cars a lot better, as opposed to just throwing them on there. I was putting them in order from where they drop, but at this point I like that idea, but sometimes it doesn't work out with the weight. So I want to start playing with weight and trying to figure out like what's the best and what's not. So just trying to learn, grow, and figure out like what's the best option. I would like, ideally this would go on the back, possibly backwards, but you could also play a while with engines on the center. You could put cars backwards, all three. I usually like to leave the first one forward, because when you leave it forward, you can, the air was meant to hit these cars forward. So that's kind of why I like to put the first car forward and then possibly the last car backwards, because now you're putting engine weight on the back. Up there you're putting engine weight on the front, so it kind of cancels each other out. But I don't know, there's 1,000,001 different ways to do this. This is my way, but he sent me a text message, so I'm gonna see where to leave the key and everything. All right, she's sitting over there. I need to grab my gloves that I have no idea where they're at. Could be in here. Nope, they are not. By the way, if you guys buy this centerpiece here on Amazon or eBay, I forget where I got it. It's super awesome, but you have to, when you put this down, you gotta do that. But other than that, I really love this thing. So it keeps my stuff there. And oh, guess we're not using gloves today. I'm just gonna get this car. Ooh, almost closed. I'm so used to slamming the door. You guys can see the night that it happened, there's the thing there, you can't, so you have to get like a pick in there to pull that to get that door open. I've just been doing it from the inside. But looks like the ass end raised up a lot. I'm gonna get the bags dropped and redo the weight. So let's get her strapped down quick. All right, we got the airbags resituated, so I got the ass end dropped down a little bit. It was like another 3 inches up, so it was super high. This stupid headlight up here, I don't even know how to, man, broke the bolts here. That's like, and I noticed, yeah, that's that kind of sucks. Can't wait till the new ones come in. Which a lot of things actually should be at the house tomorrow. Oh yeah, there we go, that's perfect. So a lot of things should actually be at the house tomorrow, which is great. But yeah, let's see, that wheel's straight. That wheel's straight, perfect. So, like I said, a lot of stuff should be at the house. This is as sturdy as I could get it. Well guys, I didn't learn my lesson and I went to Love's. Hey, what's this thing? Look, this thing's going up to Pennsylvania. I actually bought it. So we're gonna drop this thing first thing in the morning. I'm gonna go in, get me some food. Did not learn my lesson because here I am parking at a Love's. But I'm gonna go over, give you guys a walk around on this thing at some point. But in the meantime, well, let's get this thing fired up, because you know I kind of like this thing, but I wonder if it'll start. Oh, I didn't bring the key. All right, never mind, I don't have the key. I am now the proud owner of a second CRV. Look at these tires. Let's go to the back. Look at these tires. This thing's pretty cool. So basically the only thing wrong with this passenger window, I'm gonna do front brakes, calipers, and rotors, and the front axle. He has everything off right now. It still drives, but the axle's kind of crooked. Hey, there's a shin stopper right there. But yeah, so this axle, there's no nut on it right now, so this wheel could fall off at any time. But other than that, for the price I paid, not too bad. Little typical rust here. Ours had the same thing. Dent back there. I need to get rid of this Batman cover. Oh, we don't need that. I wonder if they got a trash can back here I can throw this thing in. Well, never mind. She's dead as hell. This is gonna do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Have a good one. Safe travels. Don't do anything crazy.